I've had some other interesting stories. Like some people, they really do take online roleplay a little too seriously. I liked one. I go to this one roleplay section. It's like a saloon area. It's just a little area. It's fun, and sometimes we get people that come in there, and this one like female, she was like, what's the word? Being like basically watching the room. I forget the term for it, like being a creeper or something. What? Stalking. Yeah, she's like not really going into it. And after like a while, someone's like, "Hey, are you gonna join?" She'd been talking like out of character, so like just like to the real people behind the characters, which I found out you could do it later on. And she was just like, "Oh, I can't come in. My OC's only 15." You can create your own character online, and you're still like, dang it! These alcohol age restriction laws get me every time! But the thing was though, everyone in the room was like, oh, well just like have a fake ID or something. She's like, I don't know where to get a fake ID. And it's like, they were really like discussing this. Like even the bartender was like, just come in, I won't check. She's like, oh, but I don't want to get you in trouble. Like, I think another one I really enjoyed was, if you don't know this, one stereotype that a lot of people who role play have about ponies is red and black OCs. If someone has a red and black OC, it usually means that they're very unoriginal. Because it usually comes with some weird stripe pattern and like bat wings, and they've got like a gigantic horn, and they've got like, it's crazy. They've just got like the works. And they're like captain of the Royal Guard and like Luna's nephew and Fluttershy's lover, and they're fastest flyer in Equestria, and they like own Cantor a lot. Like they just build it up, and you're like, oh my god, what is this? You've just created a monstrosity. And this guy comes in the room. We all see him. So in the OC chat, I go like, red and black alert, because we all know what that means. And this guy did not fail to live up to my stereotype of awful role players in red and black. The first thing he does is I do 4 sonic rainbows and then enter the saloon. 4 sonic rainbows, wow. Rainbow Dash has had trouble doing 1. You're able to do 4? Oh, that is impressive. That is quite impressive. I don't know how you're able to do that, seeing as how no one believed that she could do 1. Like, as if this guy's just going around, I do them all the time. How does everyone not know about him? Like, he just did 4 of them. And I literally, as he walked in, I went, hey, that was impressive. And like, it's a joke. He doesn't even acknowledge me. He goes, I go over to a dimly lit corner of the bar, and I wait patiently. And then turn to the bartender, I'm like, hey, I think you need a new light bulb over there. Apparently it's really dimly lit. Because people don't do that. Like, they'll just come up with scenarios. You're like, why would that be a thing? As if someone's like, oh, we'll change that number. Like, so, you know, everyone was just like going about their time. This guy was just like, he kept just saying that he was waiting. Someone would ever take his order, they didn't acknowledge it. Like, what are you waiting for? So we're going to go in for now. Later, he then goes, I pull out a bloody knife and begin cleaning it with a napkin. I then say, I look over at him, and I say to him, hey, don't stab me, bro. And he looks at me intently, eyes quivering, which I think sounds like a problem, like he's having a seizure and his eyes are quivering. It's like, oh my god, that is disturbing. He looks at me with eyes quivering and he says, I would never hurt anybody with this knife. All I said was, then why do you have a knife? Why is it bloody? Like, all these questions are going through my head. What was this? And he was like, this is the knife of my family heirloom. And I'm like, why are you carrying it around? Why does it have blood you can clean off on it? You've hurt somebody with that. You're lying to me. You're telling untruths, which I didn't think was a word for the longest time. Untruths. And this guy was trying to defend himself, but to no avail. Everyone was like, what? No, why do you have a knife? Unless you're gonna cook me like a dinner, I don't think you have any reason to have a knife with you. Just carry it around, like, and just like, if you saw someone like pull out a knife at a bar and start cleaning it, put blood on it, and then you're like, what's that? Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt anyone. That's like some gang member stuff. Like, don't worry, I wouldn't hurt anybody with this knife. Just like I wasn't over at Enrique's 10 minutes ago, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, that guy, he was a character, and I'm happy that I've never seen him again.